Tonight, the Tazewell County Board will discuss the future of its auditor position. All the while, it's being sued by the current person in that position, claiming that they have stripped that position of the resources necessary to do the job. And joining me now is the County Board Chairman, David Zimmerman, to talk about this. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
My first question is this. Tonight, it's expected of the board to discuss or possibly even vote on possibly putting a referendum that would give voters the opportunity to decide to keep or not keep the auditor position. Within the state law, I believe it says that counties that are 75,000 between 3 million as well should have an auditor, a county elected auditor.
That's correct.
Why even propose getting rid of that position?
Well, there's a number of reasons that we're going to do it, or that we'll put it on the ballot. 85 counties in the state of Illinois don't have an auditor currently. We look at it from several different perspectives. We think that we'll be able to save some money. It'll be a small amount, but I think greater than that, it's an opportunity for us to bring a degree of professionalism, consistency into that office, and so we're excited about that.
And you mentioned a lot of counties don't have an elected auditor, but a lot of those counties aren't as large as Tazewell County. And we're talking about that 75,000 as the minimum. Tazewell is well above, what, 140,000 people?
Correct.
And as far as saving money is concerned, how much money would you save if you appoint someone into that position? And then what would you say to people who may say there should be a independence, so to speak, between the board and the person who's supposed to be checking the board's finances? Right,
and independence is very important to us. So whatever solution, if the referendum passes, independence will be a big part of that position. You know, no municipalities in the state of Illinois, 1,300, have an elected auditor. The city of Peoria doesn't, and they can do it effectively. So we think we can do it effectively. We'd like to bring in a certified internal auditor, a CIA, and they actually have a pay range that starts below what our current auditor makes. So we think we can make some savings there, or we could possibly hire an outside firm to come in just on a consistent basis and do spot checks in each one of the departments, and so we feel like we can maybe do this less expensive than we currently do.
Right, and I think the city of Peoria, but the county does have an elected auditor, but they also had a chance to vote on whether or not they would get rid of that position, and the voters said still have that chance to see if they're going to do that or not at this point. Let me ask you about the lawsuit. The county is being sued by the current auditor right now on, you know, she says that the county has stripped away lawful duties for her position. And I'll quote her. She was on the show the other day and said, quote, "They are wanting the office to fail. They've wanted the office to fail since 2016. What is your response to that?
Well, I think my response would be that, first of all, we've been looking to eliminate the auditor for at least a dozen years. So this isn't something new. What we did when we restructured that office is we took all the duties out, took them away from the office that weren't statutory to that office. And there were quite a few. Our previous auditor took on a lot of responsibilities that weren't hers. She really helped us out, Vicki Grassoff. She was a great auditor. But we restructured that office and brought those resources back into the board office. And so what our current auditor has are her statutory responsibilities.
Okay. And I know that she disagrees with that, and that will be the process of this entire lawsuit and litigation, depending on where it goes there. And I think I may have misspoke. I believe the county voters of Peoria did have a chance. They said no to that referendum.
By 9 votes.
So very close. So we'll see now what happens tonight with the Tazewell County, whether or not that will go on the next ballot, and see what you all decide with that as well. And of course, we appreciate you for joining us today.
Thank you for the invitation.
All right, absolutely.
All right. Okay.